Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. And the shot! And the ball's come out. Time to deliver. Real chance!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Big chance! Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward. Is there any of a follow-up? Has a hit! That's a half-decent try. To win it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think
he's had a shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
He's had that put on. It's one! Oh, just wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Played out to the right. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Has a goal! And it's a goal! He was never going to miss from there.
Look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Enrique coaxed through there, back into the middle. He's gone for it! That was venomous. Done very well to intervene. Now a chance to break. Sancho hits that long. He's gone for it! A great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence. And
he hits one! And it's played forward. And it's Dien. Shot at goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Sancho really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Massive leap! Surely this time, back of the net! And already they're looking to run away with it. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether...
Shapes to shoot! Too close for comfort.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's left his man. That could spell trouble. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Going through, crowd calling for him to shoot. Forward it goes. There's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Gets it back. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Across the field it goes.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
It's come loose. And it's been taken straight back. Out to the left it goes. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Played back in. Goes for goal! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Plays it over to the other flank. Henry. Hoists it forward. And the counter is on. He's got away. Chance! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. No way through there. And the flat, he's had a goal! He's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, maybe their long-range shooting is a little ambitious here, but they have plenty who can smack one, so why not?
Jordan Henderson. Sancho. Henderson does well to read it and intercepts.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Sancho. Lovely bit of skill there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Over to the left. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And out to safety. Tries a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, maybe their long-range shooting is a little ambitious here, but they have plenty who can smack one, so why not?
Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And now they can launch a counter. Well, he's given it away. Oh, shooting chance! That's offside. Yes, it is. Elliott goes looking. What an adventurous run from a defender. And the referee brings it to a close. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Mineral, a truly impressive arena here, high up in the great altitude of Belo. He's gone for it! It's anyone's ball. Hoists it forward. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Wigan have a free kick. What an adventurous run from a defender. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Fence has got rid of that. Shot at goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
It's a loose ball. Needed a better pass there. And the shot! And it's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Goalkeeper's ball. With a delicate ball, cuts it out. Ball through needs to be good here. Well, that's where he wants it. Done very well to intervene. Going for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Forward it goes. And here's the chance to counter. Good ball. Chance! Hits one! It's broken loose. Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
He's picked it out. It's Dembele! That could in for the follow-up. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dembele, up for the header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Dembele. Floats one over. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Plays it out to the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pedro Neto! Worth a try, but not this time.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Goes long. Fabian Ruiz drives it forward. Goes for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Look, shoots! Oh, real danger here. Dembele has got himself a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
It's a brilliant interception, and the counter is on. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come out. He's going after it, looking for a decent ball in. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a spark.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it. Close sport, half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Chelsea come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during... Has a hit! Too close for comfort. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. A real chance to break. Looks to clip it forward. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pedro Neto. He's had a shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
No way through there. So still just a goal between them. Out to the right. Going through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And it's been taken straight back. Oh, it's Dembele. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Played out to the right. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoists it forward. Hoists it high. And he's there to cut it out. Goes down, but nothing given. Fabian Ruiz. Forward it goes. And the through ball is intercepted. Hoists it forward. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Pedro Neto tries to dink it in. He's one-on-one! And the shot! They've done it! Two up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Chelsea have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. And it's played forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Foot in, and he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Wigan looking here to cut their deficit. Fabian Ruiz, he's gone for goal. Good strong hand by the keeper. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
It's Dembele! Oh, should have put that away.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Looks to set one up. He hits it! I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, good interception. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Pumps it into the area. Great leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Forward it goes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance to break. Marquinhos. And time is up. So they have their win, they had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Shoots!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Greenwood going through. Greenwood showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Richarlison, and the shot! No routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
He gets past his man. Greenwood! Ball's loose, and he's after it. And it's been taken straight back.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Richarlison. Xavi! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
That's a promising ball. Gets away from his opponents. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He goes long. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, shooting chance! Top save! Well, that is asking for trouble. It's bounced out. It's broken loose. Greenwood did well to step in there. That was more than... That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Knocks it away. Greenwood has a hit! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Richarlison and the shot! It's in!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Plays it out to the wing. And it's Aubameyang. Goalkeeper's ball.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Richarlison. Richarlison! Hoists it forward. He's off on a marauding, going for goal! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Tottenham go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Richarlison! Richarlison! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Richarlison is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of this.
He's had a goal! Back of the net! And already they're looking to run away with it. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Well, there's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Tottenham are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Already up and running for the second half. Richarlison. Greenwood. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. A real chance to break. Pavard. Battles to win it back. And that's been won straight back. Big chance! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So now the difference is 3. Brings it forward. Greenwood. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Now it's Aubameyang. Greenwood. He's got through. It's up, shoots! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Gets the better of his man. Timely intervention.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Big chance, must be, and Aubameyang! He scores! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
So is this the start of a comeback? Greenwood gets it back. Gets it back. Richarlison. Nicely measured pass. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. He's gone for it! Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. Greenwood. He's found his man. He's made sure that won't get through. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Xavi. Richarlison. That's a good ball to find him.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Place it into the box. And the finish! And that would have won it.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Greenwood provides an outlet. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bentancur. Richarlison. Tries to get it forward quickly. Aubameyang. Richarlison. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Tottenham winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Could move up a gear here. Chan. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Driving on, a real charge here. Hoists it forward. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Shoots! In for the follow-up! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Crowd calling for him to shoot. Shapes to shoot! Brandt. Barcelona suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, the task is on.
He's had a go! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Shot at goal! That had everyone off their seats.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Brandt. For Brandt! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Over to the left. Lewandowski spreads it towards the left. Gets the better of his man. Schuller goes looking. And here's the chance to counter. He's made sure that that won't get through. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Rashford. João Cancelo gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Going for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Rashford. Real chance! And he's surging through. Rashford. Brings it forward. Has a hit! This could fall anywhere. Oh, real danger here. And it's played forward. That's not going to make it. And here's Rashford. He gets past his man. Striding forward, facing goal. Goalkeeper's ball. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Lewandowski. And the through ball is intercepted. Referee's given a throw. Nemecha. It's on a plate. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Plays it out to the wing. Well, they can break here. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Now it's Lewandowski. He's got away. Has a pop! And the follow-up! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward. And
that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. Already up and running for the second half. Barcelona didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And the counter is on. Neatly flicked on. Cuts it out.
Lewandowski really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Now it's Lewandowski, and he's away. Nemecha. Chan. And it's Rashford. Oh, great ball! Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Schuller goes looking. It has got through to him. Got a sight of goal here. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Brandt. That's great strength on the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And shoots! And in it goes! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's gone for it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
here's Lewandowski. That has sent him sprawling. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, he's broken through. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, these are the sort of opportunities, Peter, that really need to be taken when you're trailing. There's pressure on this one.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Rashford! And that's caused a worry or two. Great leap! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Lewandowski has a goal! Oh, that could cost them.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
And it's been taken straight back. Brandt. Ball through needs to be good here. And the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
4 in the game. He is the man. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lewandowski has got himself a free kick. He could be in here. It's broken loose. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Big chance! And the ball's come out. In he goes again. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Hits one! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Well weighted. Surely a shot. Hits one! Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hoists it forward, and now they can launch a counter. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lewandowski. 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 Has a hit! He scores! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Oh, high quality goal. So that's it. It is all over. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. And that gets things running. Oh, great ball! Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Puts it into the middle. Repelled by the keeper. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. João Cancelo. Chan gets it back. Played into space out wide. Goes for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Rashford fully deserves the plaudits for setting up the chance.
João Cancelo tries to switch the play. And here's Lewandowski. What a ball this has turned out to be. Brandt. He could be in here. He's through, it has a goal! Great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Rashford. He's had a goal! Into the floor! And it's a goal! He was never going to miss from there.
Look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's a good ball to find. It's Lewandowski! Decent hit and on target. Keeper has beaten it away. Going through, face to face with the keeper, tries a shot, he's scored! They are right back in business. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that, bang in front of goal.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they...
Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Someone's shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
João Cancelo drives it forward, tries to dink it in. And the shot! Brandt tries to get it forward quickly. Lewandowski. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's played forward. Oh, they could break here. He's left his man. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looking to break out here. And he's shown him a... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Dortmund take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Eric Garcia. Lewandowski. Rashford! Oh, good interception. Down by a lack of accuracy. And here's Lewandowski. Shot a goal! No mistake! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
Oh, it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Barcelona come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose. They can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
And here's Lewandowski. Cut out in the nick of time. Chan. He's picked him out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Eric Garcia. João Cancelo. He won't reach that. And it's Rashford. He's through now, has a pop!
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Rashford powers forward with a very strong run, if not a strong finish. Two couldn't stop him.
Brandt. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Lewandowski plays it out to the flank. Hits one! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Brandt. Eric Garcia goes looking, and the counter is on. Rashford goes up and over. He's got away. Goes for goal! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Dashing forward at pace. Over to the left. And it's been taken straight back. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Defender's on the back foot. Gets away from his opponent. Has a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Lewandowski has a goal! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rashford is onto it and can take it up. He gets past his man. Rashford. Lewandowski. Big chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gets the better of his man. Oh, and a shot! Rashford. Brandt. Managed to get it away. Last chance, perhaps. He's on his way. Battles to win it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Rashford. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's Lewandowski. And he's surging through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We're on the way. Valverde. Oh, the ball's come loose! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Chan. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Played into space out wide. Gets away from his opponents. Brandt. And it's played forward. Good ball. Gets the better of his man. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Rudiger plays it forward. Looks to thread it through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. That'll be a throw. Brandt. Nemecha. Has a pop! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. He's gone for it! In it goes! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Shoots! Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Brandt goes looking. And he's made sure that that won't get through. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Chan. Got a shot away! In comes the delivery, and he's there to cut it out. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior brings the ball forward. Vinicius Junior. He's Vinicius Junior! This could fall anywhere. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Up he gets! Turns and goes back. He came in hard, very hard. Valverde tries to switch the play. He's had a go! Vinicius Junior. Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Vinicius Junior clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Brings it forward. Hits one! Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has given away a free kick. Vinicius Junior. And the through ball is intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Yet another chance goes to waste.
Madrid really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while...
Up to meet it! Oh, nearly, but really is nothing.
Vinicius Junior did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior pushes to get on the end of it. It's a fabulous position. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
And there's the end of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. To review the first half.
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're already into the second period.
Madrid playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. Oh, good interception. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. This has gone, that's a foul. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Valverde with a real chance here. He's had a crack. And oh! Same again, same outcome. Got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Dortmund get it back again. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Chance to break. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Just fizzes past the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit.
Hoists it forward. He's there. Chance! And in it goes! And the comeback is complete!
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's got through to him.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Vinicius Junior. A real chance to break. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Oh, that's neat. Cut out in the nick of time. Brandt. He gets past his man. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
The keeper is trying to organise his defence here.
He's gone direct. Vinicius Junior tries to get it forward quickly. Good idea, just poorly executed. Mbappe. Mbappe!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Chan. Rudiger battles to win it back.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
That intervention was very necessary. He spotted the run and played him through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Back to the keeper and go again. Plays it out to the wing.
Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And he's searching through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's through. Big chance!
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Shot a goal! The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Madrid just have to run down the clock. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid did it the hard way, a testament to their great powers of recovery. They have to... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Towering header! Oh, not the best of headers. chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Great lead! And the forward. Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Out to the right. He's made sure that that won't get through. Salah. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Gnabry. Gnabry tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Cuts it out. And we're not going to make any further progress now. He's had a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Up to meet it! Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's off on him, has a hit! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! He's got himself a peach of a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Liverpool grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
He's brushed off the ball there. Driving, going for goal!
Very nice shimmy to manipulate the space, and that was cleverly worked. Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's gone for it! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Brings it forward. Shot at goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Great strength. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And he's going long. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Kimmich hoists it forward. Salah. He's looked long this time. Done very well to intervene. Has a hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Gets up to head it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Mohamed Salah was not to be moved. Mohamed Salah drives it forward.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Forward it goes. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Breaks on here. Hits one! It's come back out! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Liverpool ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same. And the shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Hits one! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line.
Has a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Left him on the seat of his pants.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's played forward. Going through. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It's the through ball. Goretzka. Now it's Gnabry. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Gnabry. Gnabry! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. And it's played forward. Looking to break out here. He could be in here. He's there to go for goal. It's out for a goal kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. Goes for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Up for a header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
He spotted the run and played him through. Real chance! And more! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's Gnabry. Hoists it forward. Hit long and direct. Oh, good interception. Has he found his man? Well played, he saw that coming. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That's a promising ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That'll be a corner. He's tried one! And he should have made it 4. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Not to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Hoists it forward. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Valverde plays it forward. Mbappe! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Brandt. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And they've been... Mbappe! Their attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Chan goes looking. Forward it goes. He's managed to get himself offside. Well, that had to be more accurate. Mbappe. He's had a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Mbappe could move up a gear here. He's gone for it! He's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Mbappe! He's scored!
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position and it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He's got away. In comes the cross. No, that's too long. Vinicius Junior.
Mbappe!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Chan. Brandt is fouled.
Well, this is a very real chance, and should it go in...
He's having a go. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper...
And the shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
That's not going to make it. Gets up to head it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Nice to get it forward quickly. Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Brandt.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Lovely bit of skill there. And the ball's come out! And it's played forward. Referee has just said play on. He's through. He's left his man. Room for a shot. Brandt. Defending was strong and firm. Right through the middle. He has a pop! In it goes! They have come roaring back! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round. Shapes to shoot! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So we have a great chance! Look at the goal! It's broken loose. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Brandt. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And he's whipped it in low. And it's hoisted clear. Played out to the right, and the counter is on. He gets past his man. Can he dig out a shot? Brandt. Forward it goes. Gets away from his opponent. Alexander-Arnold. Lobs it in gently. He's got it, and he's got time. Oh, going for goal!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Good ball, it's found its target. And he's straight offside. Mbappe. It's got through to him. Gets the better of his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, he's in! Oh, shooting chance! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Vinicius Junior. Deftly done. And it's been taken straight back. Schuller plays it forward. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Brandt cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Oh, that is asking for trouble. In with a header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Mbappe.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Going through. Has a goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Dinks one in. Floated through. Goalkeeper's ball. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Madrid won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.